Yes, good evening, good evening. Great afternoon, top of the motion. Made it in, y'all. I'm here. Got some 5 videos out already. Just did a couple more. That's so why not do a quick live stream? Um, you know, while we here. Got some topics I wanna run off, right? Uh you see my title. My title is my title, man. I'm looking top rank and I got a call. I got a call. Um Top rank will be cutting some fighters, man. You know? Yo, that's the nature of the beast, man. That is the nature of the beast. You know? That's what they do. You know? If you um as a fighter, you don't sell tickets, you don't have a brand, really, they're gonna cut you. They're gonna get rid of you, right? Because you don't have nothing going on. What up? What up? Hit the like button, man. Thumbs up, man. Let me see how we sounding. How we sounding, man? How's the content sounding? Right? How we looking, how we sounding, right? I know we got a little bit of rain. Make sure everything is crystal clear. You hear me good? Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it. As you hit the like button, stepping in the building, man. Hit the like button, man. Likes are free. Subscribe to the channel. I know we got a little bit of rain. Oh yeah, we sound real good. Make sure everything is sound real good. Hit that like button though, man. Likes are free. Run the likes up, man. Let's set some goals, right? Donate to the channel, right? We're gonna talk some sauce today, y'all. Donate, right? A couple topics I want to react to, no particular order, right? I set the goal right there. The goal is set. There we go. We got a like. Thank you. Um, but top rank is definitely moving Abdullah Mason and his brothers. Um, that's because they have a brand. Not only do they have a brand, they're likable. You like them. They have a story. Right? When you have a story and you're not likable, you gotta have a brand. So when you have a brand, and you know who has the brand, and the reason why I was so hard on him was Earl Spence. Earl Spence has one of the best formulas in boxing, and I was a part of that formula. And you know what that formula is? Terrence Crawford also has that formula. Then Canelo Alvarez. Maybe that might be about it right now. And you know what that formula is? They have a brand. They can drop merchandise. And when they drop merchandise, it sells, especially when they fight. If they drop like a signature T-shirt and they have their online sites, their merchandise sells. A lot of fighters don't have that. Some of your favorite fighters don't have that. Fighters that you guys sit on here and you act like a big attractions and all that, they don't. And you see, the game really knows that, right? And that's why Earl Spence was so successful, right? Because one thing, and I never got on him about this, because I seen he always had that, right? He could put out uh merchandise, especially when he had a fight day coming. He could make the money off his merchandise. Fuck the fight. And he used to do it. He used to do it. My whole beef with him was his image. Because he was letting these people put a false image of him out there knowing that he was dirty. You know what I mean? But he's back on the path now, man. Salute, salute. Yes. Lonnie Fisher, thank you for the jewels, brother. Appreciate you, my guy. Did you hit the like button, Lonnie? Hit the like button, man. Thank you so much. Terrence Crawford, another guy that has that. Canelo Alvarez. These guys could have a fight and put out a signature shirt or hat or something, and it's gonna sell. So, they do what they do. DC 2K26. Salute, man. Hit the like button. How you doing as well, man? Subscribe to the channel. First time seeing you over here, right? Appreciate you. Thank you for subbing. But yeah, a lot of fighters about to get cut from Top Rank, man. And I seen that Bob Arum Top Rank people, right? Didn't I say the other day, right? I was like, yo, because that first fight card they put out, it wasn't that good, man. It wasn't that good. And the higher ups that I talked to, they wasn't happy, right? They was not happy, right? And I was like, yo, they don't start putting matchups and fights together, it's gonna be the same old cycle. So what are they saying now? And shout out to my war eagles, right? Eagles fly high, flap your wings, soar high. My dragon riders rain down from the clouds, right? And I say, yo, Keyshawn Davis and Brian Norman Jr. need to fight. Yo, didn't I say that? I was like, yo, they need to fight, man. I was like, yo, Keyshawn and Brian Norman, like, they need to stop all these watered down Basuda matchups, man. Right? And then maybe the winner get Devin Haney. Right? Maybe the winner get Devin Haney. But let's see what happens, man. We will see what happens. Shout out to the five that's in the building. Yo, I remember when I used to go live, right? And this old dookie ass nigga, Doodoo Brown. I used to always talk that jive turkey talk, man. You a jive turkey, man. Where you at right now? What have you done in this game other than set up a live stream? I'll be having a lot of people watching me now. Dookie Duke Duke. That's how my man WCS called you. Dookie Duke Duke. Where you been at, Dookie Duke Duke? Have you grown? Well, I already know you ain't got no merchandise. I already know your name don't ring out nowhere in the world. Yeah, look, ain't nobody supporting none of your gear, brother. Yeah, look, ain't nobody supporting none of your gear. Look, you ain't got no gear probably where you at, let alone in the different states and countries. You ain't got no gear where you at on your block. Hey, ain't nobody rocking that on your block. That's neither here nor there, man. I want to get to Top Rank cutting fighters, though, man. Because they're going to be cutting fighters, man. And the writing is on the wall. All you got to do is pay attention. If they're not pushing you or promoting you, 9 times out of 10, you're on the chopping block, man. Because you don't have a fan base. You don't have, you're not selling tickets. Guys that sell tickets, they don't have that problem. Guys that have a fan base that comes out and supports them and pays, they don't have that problem. The guys that don't, right? Especially the guys that took the social media route, right? You can have, don't fall for the okie doke, man. If all your subs and followers on social media don't support you, you're really not popping. See, the guys that have the support, they fight, they sell tickets. The executives, the networks, they love them because they know they are making money. Cuzzo Jones in the building, appreciate the 10 jewels. Man, Cuzzo doubled up. You sent 20 jewels, man. I know you hit the like button. Because Cuzzo sending out the jewels, man. Another 10, that's 30. Man, Cuzzo done gave me 30 pieces of coin. Thank you so much, Cuzzo. But yes, Abdullah Mason, Shushu Carrington, they got it on Smash, man. They got it on Smash. And I am so happy for these guys. being an African American, a black fight fan, to see these guys, being pushed, right, promoted and marketed, right, on the Zone, Matchroom, and also TNT. That fight is on TNT July 4th. I'm going to try to get out there, but I don't know, man. You know what? I always had my own business, right? But I've been working my business nonstop, y'all. Whoa, right? That's what I do now. I work my own businesses, man. Um, right? So, but I am going to try to get out there. I drove to Toledo. Cleveland is a lot closer. That's an easier ride, right? That's an easier ride. Um, but I want to get out there for that, man. I like the Mason brothers. I know their father. I know all the brothers. They're cool, man. I like them. I'm happy to see where they have came because I remember being at Tulsa, Oklahoma with them when Abdullah was 17. Then being in Newark with them when Ak and Barack and they walked in and I said, yo, Abdullah's the star, man. Now to see where he's at, headlining in his home city with his brothers on the card, you know, much respect, man. Much respect, man. But yeah, a lot of guys aren't going to be getting that. But a lot of guys are going to be getting cut. They're out the door, man. They don't even know it. The writing is on the wall, though. They're going to sell off your contract. They already have it. Because that's how the game is played, right? A lot of you guys that sit online, do y'all know that? Put it in the chat if y'all know that, man. Put it in the chat if y'all know that, man. If y'all don't know that, I'll get it. Y'all just sit around and love talking this boxing. But I wanna talk about a young lady was murdered. She was murdered in Yaphank, New York, man. That's a little out east. White lady. Um her goddamn baby daddy, right? I think that was her baby daddy. A lover baby daddy. He just came home from parole. And he killed her at the gas station. He's done. He's definitely done, man. They're gonna throw the book at him. But it was just look, I'm throwing my glass on now. So I'm doing like a news report, right? It was just sad, man. I was just out there because I do my courier deliveries. I do a lot of different styles of deliveries. Right? I put the bait out there with the Walmart Spark because I got some stuff going on, and that's how you gotta lay a trap. You set a trap, just like in boxing, right? You set a trap, right? You set a trap. You might that might be the trap right there. Look, see, that's the trap. There's nothing on that. So if I'm throwing that out there and it's touching you, you like, oh, I could walk through this. That's the trap. See, boom, then I come with that right there. That's what I did with the Walmart Spark. I set the trap, and the weasels, rodents, they bit it. They bit it, right? They bit it. Um, but it is what it is, right? But yes, this lady was murdered, man, and left at the gas station, it was like crazy, bro. And they left her at the gas station. He beat her to death. They caught this guy. He's probably never gonna see the light of day. I think he just had came home, and to do like that was like some savage shit, man. It was all on the news. I meant to do a reaction to it, but like I said, I've been covering a lot of the AB, eating the great type of stuff, right? Um, you know what else I was doing? Like, I know that's my homegirl's field, right? She loves to talk that gossip shit. So I really was saving it for her too as well. But I remember, like I said, I'll be up and down all over the island now, doing my delivery things. And I was just out there in Yaphank, and I was like, yo, when I seen that gas station, I said, yo, I know that gas station, man. Yo, they look. I don't know if they're gonna release the videos because that shit is all on video. So it's all on video. At some point in time, they may release the video, or we may even see that on a Law and Order episode. You know that, right? A lot of those episodes that be on Law and Order and these shows, um, they be actual, crimes stuff. I used to be a big Law and Order fan. I still am, but I just don't be watching. I don't have the time. Maybe tonight, man. Maybe tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna go out and do another round after this. Not too long, maybe a couple hours or something. And maybe I'll just binge watch some shows tonight. Because I got think two more videos to premiere tonight. I got the follow up to the AB. I did 2 AB videos today. Charleston White was spot on. Oh, Charlie called it, man. But I think it may be a content play. We'll find out, man. We'll find out. But yo, if AB ruined that relationship over $750, he's the biggest fuck up out there, bro. Yo, listen, $750. You can't. That's no money, man. Yo, that is no money. $750 is no money, bro. That's no money to ruin. Because with Dean with the Great, right? Dean with the Great and AB's relationship is $1 million relationship. Catch the vibes I'm giving y'all right here, man. I do a lot of coaching. Master Rank, what up? Malik, what up, man? Smash that like button. Appreciate it, right? Yo, to ruin $1 million relationship. Because that's what that is with Dean with the Great. Over $750. It really just shows you his mentality, his ignorance, and his thirst. He's thirsty, right? He's thirsty, right? $750, man, right? Over $1 million relationship. That's $1 million relationship. Dean with the Great said he made him 20 racks his first week streaming. Yo, Dean, man, come holler at me, man. I could use that, man. Yo, listen, Dean. Yo, Dean, come get with me, man. I think a lot of y'all don't want to give me because y'all know my nephew. I show speed, right? Shout out to I show speed. But Dean, man, listen. I know another reason why a lot of y'all don't want to mess with me because y'all know, like I'm serious business. That's why I always say serious inquiries only. I'm not with all the shenanigans and the things that you got to do. But 20,000 a week, y'all do the math on that, man. Yo, AB just ruined that relationship. If that is real, if this isn't a content play, but if it's not a content play, over $750, that just shows not only his stupidity, but it just shows his business mind sense. Yes, Malik, thirsty for chump change. But that's what alcoholics and winos do. He's a wino, bro. He's a wino. He's a wino that doesn't really put the math to mathing, right? Because if he really put the math to mathing, right, why would you play your man after you were just on camera, bigging him up, saying how he got you back? Remember, yo, you know what movie? That's my movie, right? Remember Trading Places? But then they put him in Eddie Murphy put them in. He had to see if you don't know Trading Places. Yeah, if you don't know the movie Trading Places, you didn't catch that clip in Coming to America where he gave them the bread and they ran down and said, Mortimer, we're back, right? That was the two guys from Trading Places. Remember he gave them the pocket change? Remember, I was like, yo, Eddie Murphy's crazy, but you don't know money, man. You don't know money. You're a thirsty. Look, and I say this respectfully. You're a thirsty hood scammer. That's what a hood scammer would do. A scamming ass nigga. They think they got over. Like, no, nigga, how you get over? If you got $1 million homie, right? And you try to play him out on chump change, like Malik said, You an idiot. You don't deserve to be in the game, man. You don't deserve to be in the game. Thursday. Yo, look, yo, listen. I say this respectfully, man. He's a crackhead, Cincinnati ass nigga. That's what crackheads do, bro. That's a crackhead move, man. Cause yo, a real player is gonna be like, yo, listen, I just made 20K with this nigga in a week. Oh my god, we gonna really run it up. But a crackhead, right? A try to cut a side deal. He tried to cut a side deal, man. He's a crackhead, man. Nigga's a Cincinnati crackhead, man. Yo, and they got some smokers out there, man. Yo, listen. I don't know, Malik. You ever been to Ohio? It's rough out there, man. Yo, look, we was in Toledo, Ohio, man, and I was seeing how they was out there looking and living. I was like, yo, man, I see why they made that. I used to get in Ohio. Them niggas are still down bad out there, man. Yo, they still got a lot of smokers out there, man. There was a lot of yo. Listen, man, where we stayed at. Listen, that's how I always give it up. They when you fight on these cards, right? You don't really be in the hood. I'm just keep it tall. You don't be if you don't venture off the reservation, what I like to call, you don't really get a sense of the cities that you in, right? When we was in Toledo, Ohio, we was across the bridge. That's what they call it. We was downtown with a gentrification. But when you go across the bridge, right? You go across the bridge into the neighborhoods. That's when you see the real Toledo. Abandoned communities. You see the 8 Mile looking motherfucker. They got a lot of mulattoes, the 8 Miles and all that shit. You see all of that, right? A lot of smokers, trailers, and all that shit. Like, yeah, you see it, man. And that's pretty much a lot of Ohio, man. A lot of that is in Ohio, still to this day, man. I remember me and Coach Reed, we went to the Walmart. Well, that's what I do. You know me, I can get it in. I gotta feel the culture, man. So we went to the Walmart, and I go to the Walmart, get my stuff. Cause I look, I was so accustomed. Shout out to my boy Drew. Drew's my guy, right? We used to stay at the hotels with our own kitchen, so we could cook our own food and shit. So I was always accustomed to that. But all the hotels ain't like that. Most of the hotels, you do have the nice shit with the refrigerator, microwave, all type of shit like that. So you can still go get whatever you need, right? So that's why I used to always go to different Walmarts or the different spots. Because the hotel food, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? But yeah, we went to the Walmart. Then I was, moving and grooving around. But I always got to let my daughters see different things of life. And I remember she seen some of the downtrodden out there. And I was showing, I said, you see, you're blessed, right? I was like, it don't look like we have everything, but you can have this right here. It was people living in the streets, man. Yeah, we went down one block and I had to show her. Yeah, they was living in the boarded ups, the bandos. That's what y'all call the wines call them the bandos. Yeah, there was people living in the bandos. Still to this day, you've seen them like the wire. You ever seen the wire where they run the cord from the street light to get the power? Yeah, it was like that. I had to show my daughter that stuff. I showed her. Toledo, Ohio. Still to this day, bro. I mean, that's AB's from Ohio, so maybe he always talks that shit. Hey, I'm riding. Yo, listen, bro, you seen millions, man. But like I said, hopefully this is all content, man. You didn't go out like that over $750. If you did, D, like my man, Master Rain said, wipe your ass with that nigga, man. You do not need that nigga around you, brother. His aura, that janky type of shit will rub off and fuck up your flow, man. You can't. Listen, a nigga that you gave 20,000, made him 20,000 in 1 week. If he's comfortable, stealing, because that's what he did. He stole, man. If he's comfortable stealing $750 from you, look, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. $750. I know guys that do Instacart that make that in 2 days, bro. In 2 days. 2 days they make that, man. This nigga, they're Instacart hustlers. This dude is getting paid for appearances and streams and all this other shit. He was that thirsty to steal $750 from him. Nasty work out here. What y'all think, though? Put it in the comments, man. Put it in the comments, man. Trying to give y'all a good hour, man. You know? I'm gonna get these videos out in a second, right? While I'm here. Right? Today is Thursday. Today's like, look, today's my off day. When I say my off day, it's my off day from being daddy daycare. Like I don't have to worry about after school pickups, putting on the bus and shit like that. That's my day today for that. That's why I'm able to get some more content and I was able to come to the office now. But normally, like right? What time is it? These are the pickup hours, man. One from the bus, the other from the after school program. So today's the day off for that, man. Right? So I gotta utilize my time. Time is money, right? Time is definitely money. This is the live stream, man. Shout out to the people that's in here vibing with me, man. Let me wake y'all up, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was in here. We give y'all a nice little wake up right now, right?
I take my shit in strive, nigga. I'm a man at the end of the day, nigga.
That's real.
Niggas don't owe me nothing. I don't owe niggas nothing.
You right?
We got friends out here this day that don't post shit. How many friends you know never post nothing you did, nigga? That you grow with.
A lot.
Thank you. I got the same shit. I got a friend with that right now. Don't do shit. I'm taking them niggas with me. Hell no. You gonna stay right there, nigga, when I go. You don't show the same love I show niggas. I show everybody love. Like, you supposed to show that back. Niggas be on your page. Niggas won't like your shit. Why follow me?
You right.
You'll stroll right past a nigga page. You'll look at it and won't like it. Why are you here? Why are you here?
Talk to him.
Delete yourself, nigga. Why are you here? Bitches too, why y'all here, man? Delete yourself. Why are you here?
That's fire.
Delete yourself. It don't make sense, son. It's just crazy. And niggas will be looking at you like you wrong when you get on and leave, niggas too.
Yeah, facts. You right.
They'll be looking at you like you did something wrong. No, nigga, you did something wrong. You ain't support me, nigga.
You ain't do shit.
Yeah, I came in the game. Yeah, I came in the game bumping that right there, y'all. You heard? Yeah, I was bumping that hard in the game, man. I came in the game bumping that hard. Corey, what up, good brother? What you think about Ryan versus Conor? I think it's a great money catch, right? Yeah, it's the business, right? You have an international, look, you have an international player in Conor, right? Ben. You have Ryan Garcia, the streamer, who has the streaming culture, streaming followers, right? But not only that, he's a legit world champion, right? He's a legit world champion. So it makes great sense. And then, Corey, right? Free game. That's what we doing. Great question. It just exposes who has the actual fan base, right? See, a lot of these fighters, Corey, you just got in here, right? I started the live stream off talking about that, talking about how certain fighters is about to get cut from their contracts because they're smoke and mirrors. They don't have a consumer based fan base. Not only do they not have a consumer based fan base, they don't have real appeal, right? Like I talked about how Earl Spence, mass appeal. Whenever he fought, he could drop a T-shirt. He could drop merchandise. His merchandise is gonna move. The signature hat or the signature T-shirt will sell. These fans will buy his merch. Same thing with Terrence Crawford, with Canelo Alvarez. Once you have that culture, that fan base, man, you got it, man. And like I said, a lot of these fighters, they don't have that. They have the smoke and mirror illusion. Because look, even Tank Davis. How many times did Tank Davis fight, right? This is for all you guys that love to run this GTD promotion, Lions Only promotions. All these guys with these promotion companies. Yo, whenever they fought, they never had no merchandise that was moving. Like I said, I never front on EJ. When it came to that, I know I sold when they fought. Remember the belts? They had the yeah, right. We was always killing the game. Remember the IBF belts, the strap Caesar belts, the blue ones. They had the blue ones when he fought at Frisco. It was the IBF belt. Yo, he made so much money selling merch. Those shirts right there at Frisco, the Star, right in Dallas. His merchandise always sold. One thing about EJ I could give him, they had that on Smash. They know the logistics with that. Terrence Crawford too, Canelo Alvarez too. But the rest of these guys, nah, they don't have it, man. And they be mad when I take. Cause see, I got receipts, man. I can talk my shit, man. You niggas don't sell nothing, man. Wilder, Wilder tried, right? But he flopped. Wilder had the store in Brooklyn, but it flopped. It flopped, right? Who else? The rest of them, nah. They don't got it, bro. They don't have that crossover appeal. You know? They don't got it, man. They don't have it, man. Yeah, even your boy, man. Like I said, he like smoking mirrors with this internet, but a lot of these niggas that sit around on the internet with channels and clicks and all that, they're not consumers. Remember, I used to always say they were bum consumers. They have bum tendencies. What do bums do? Bums don't buy nothing. They don't support nothing. They don't give it up for nothing. These were a lot of these dudes that sit online. That's their tendency. Bum consumers, right? They're bum consumers. They will argue, debate, want you to think that they do this and do that, but they can't show no receipts. Content, man. But yeah, I like that fight though, man. It's a big international fight, man. You know? Especially if they run it up right. And it gives Conor Ben a chance to become a legit world champion. Right? Because Ryan Garcia has a legit WBC belt, right? He has a legit WBC belt. I got Conor by decision. Oh, Cuzzo said he got Conor. Damn. I really don't know who I got in that, man. I think Conor, he didn't really look that good to me. But I think you like I said, when you go up in weight, then you come back down, you lose a lot, man. You lose a lot. That's why that's tricky business. When you put on weight, you put on mass and muscle. You losing all that, man. He said Rolly got 2 belts. He does? What 2 belts he got, Malik? See, I really ain't been on top of the boxing shit, bro. Yo, listen, man, real talk. Boxing don't really trend, bro. The hottest boxer is Adrian Broner, man. Yo, boxing don't trend, man. Like when I see these niggas, they sit online and they talk. Yo, look, boxing don't trend. Oh yeah, ass. Nah. Rolly has 1 belt, right? Is Rolly one of the champions? Yeah, Rolly had the champions at the welterweight division. You got that one dude that nobody knows, right? And then it's Ryan with the WBC, Rolly with the WBA, and Devin with the WBO. And the other dude, I don't even know. With the IBF. Those are the champs, the legit champs, right? I don't even know the other dude, man. I don't even be on it like that. You know me, Malik. I be trying to get to my motion now, man. You know? Look. I gave out Malik, man. You was here with me. You've been one of the day one supporters. I gave out too much free information and game over here, man. Or on the boxing tip. Yeah, remember, look. I received my flowers for it. But who was the one, right? They don't look, remember? I was in the library then. Yo, Malik, remember when I was in the library? And I said, yo, Boots, right? Because I was putting the plays together. I said, yo, get with Eddie Hearn. I was like, yo, get with Matchroom, right? Cause look, I got the call. Yo, man, yo, man, Eddie and them they're rolling out for him. Yo, they're rolling out for him. And look, the rest is history, man. A lot of them still hating on Boots, but yo, Boots been touching M's. Yo, Boots been touching M's, man. Legit M's, man. Then I think Africa put something out today, right? Africa said that's why he went to Zuffa, because he didn't get the same treatment like Boots. He wasn't getting the same treatment like Boots with Eddie Hearn. Well, you're not, man. You're not. Yo, Boots has a whole city behind him. They're gonna pull up for Boots, man. Boots has a whole city behind him, man. You know? That's why I tell you, build your brand up, guys. Get your brand up. Later for all this smoke and mirrors on the internet, man. Don't don't get the wrong people behind you. When the wrong people get behind you, or they start co-signing you, and you get a little goofy juice on you, yo, your brand is tarnished. It's tarnished, man. You gotta listen. Be like me, right? Come online and pop shit, right? But pop shit with receipts, right? You see, a lot of these dudes, they don't really like to get at me because I can show my receipts, man. I show my merchandise. I show my stamps, man. They be scared because they know they be gatekeeping. If my shit can get in the stores, baby, they be looking at me like, yo, man, I thought this dude delivers, he's a delivery driver, right? He said 146 is, yes, Lewis Crocker. There you go. Thank you, Cuzzo. Crocker. Betty Crocker, the cooker. The cooker, Crocker. Yes, those are the champions right there. The welterweight division is wide open, man. Yo, to be honest, the biggest champion is probably Devin Haney, man. He can't even get a fight. He can't even get a fight, man. The welterweight division that's the glamour division, but it's not glamour right now. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get Keyshawn Davis in the motion over there. I think they will. I think they will. Like, what's the name? Yo, he had it, man. He should have looked. They fucked up, man. Because look, you see the fights that they give him. Yo, they was gonna make Brian Norman. They was gonna roll it out with him. They was gonna try to get him knocked up by one of the Spanish guys, man. And I think Brian Norman could have beat all the Spanish guys, the Polancos, and guys like that. He would have beat those guys, man. But he got thirsty, and they went after Devin Haney, and Devin Haney picked him apart. But they was always feeding Brian Norman. Because see, that's how they was trying to rock him to sleep, right? Look, I talk a little bit of boxing right now. You see the type of opponents they feed Brian Norman, right? Yeah, they all do, Corey. Corey, that's the game. Only the dumb fighters, right? And I say this respectfully. Only the dumb fighters don't play the game right. All these guys take easy fights, man. They all do it, man. It's boxing. The ones that don't take it, the ones that take the hard fights, they don't even get paid the big dollars. They playing themselves. They backwards, man. They playing themselves, and then the game plays them. And the game plays them, right? None of these guys are taking hard fights, man. None of them, right? He said Devin's gonna take an easy fight. They all do though, man. I'm not gonna. I like Bill. You know what I'm saying? Me and Bill might have bumped heads when Bill said in the sauce. Oh, that Bill threw me the alley-oop, man. See, I know how to run with it. Yo, remember when Bill and a lot of the other, well, I'm not calling Bill a hater, but the other hating ass niggas that was rocking my merchandise on social media and talking about me. Nigga, that's free promotion. Remember those snapbacks? Those snapbacks sold out. That's why I came with these ones next. But those sold out. The haters are free promotion, man. That's another reason why a lot of these guys, they don't like to mention me. Because when you mention me, And then people come and check me out, man. I got goods and services, baby. I got goods and services, man. He said, Rolly takes some tough fights. Yes. Not really. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, who really takes tough fights? And he got another tough one. And Jihad Tucker. He's not even your world champion. He doesn't even have a crazy flow, fan base. Yo, when you put his resume up with all these guys, he should have had a title shot already. He should have had a title shot. He's constantly taking hard fights. He got another hard fight June 27th, man. Crazy. Another hard 10 rounder against another undefeated Olympian. Undefeated Olympian. Hey, gotta play the game smarter, man. Not harder. Because at the end of the day, the fans don't know. They don't respect it. Right? The fans respect you knocking out a cab driver, a gardener. They don't respect you taking hard fights, man. Of course, all it takes is for the machine to get behind you and promote your knockout, and that's it. And then these guys will come on here and argue and get in debates, not knowing what they even watched, man. Not knowing what they watched, man. Right? But it is what it is, man. Just kicking a little ism today. Look, 42 minutes. I've been on for 42 minutes, man. I'm gonna get the other AB video out. And I'm gonna get this other video out while I'm here. There goes the phone blowing up. Hold on, y'all. I gotta take this call. Yeah, now y'all remember, right? Yeah, y'all remember when I used to never do that? Now you see when I take important phone calls, I mute the mic, man. I never used to do that before, man. Malik, you're spot on. A bunch of grown men debating. A bunch of motionless fans debating, man. These niggas be look. All of that debating, like I said, AB is the hottest boxer in the game right now, bro. These niggas argue about Tank, Devin, Shakur, all these active fighters. AB on what we sit around on, the internet and all that is bigger and hotter than all those guys right now. He don't even have a fight date. Yeah, he doesn't even have a fight date, man. He don't even have a fight date, man. He doesn't even have a fight date, man. He's the hottest in the game, bro. No fight date. You know what that else that does? That just exposes, like I said, I've been said it for years, Malik. It exposes these guys that sit online with all these viewers and people watching them. Nobody's actually watching them, bro. No, look, what they talk about does not trend, right? What they sit online and tweet about on X does not trend. They're not trending because they all are online scammers. They have fake subscribers, bots watching them. They're not trending, man. They're not trending, right? Say it again, Malik. Trending topics. Well, let me pin that. They're not trending. And they're not trending. They don't have no brand. They have what I like to call lack of motion. And then when you get a collective group of them niggas just sitting around, you know what that's called, Malik? What we call that on the LIE? A traffic jam. Yeah, they just be stuck in traffic, man. Yeah, yeah, they be stuck in traffic, man. It's called the traffic jam, man. They all just be jammed in traffic.
Shout out Showtime Shanewz, y'all. This is Kyle Million. Holla at me.
Yes, yes, yes. Um, you know what I was trying to do? I should have got my homegirl along, but it's probably too late now. She's probably working. I would have let her did the gossip segment. Um, 'Cause I'm rounding out my hour mark, right? I would have had put her on. Shout out to my brother Tom in the building. He said, Coach, motivation. We have options because our motion is on fleek. Yes, it is. We do what we do, baby. Listen. We are uh, the Eagles, man. Eagles soar, brother. We soar high, man. We saw very high, like that scripture reads, right? You know that scripture. Look, I'm gonna read that scripture, right? This is a powerful scripture that people be overlooking, right? It's a powerful scripture from Isaiah 40, verse 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. See, everybody was joking when I said I was a war eagle. Eagles soar high. I soar high over these dudes, bro. So high that now I look down upon them and laugh. I laugh, man. Because all your views, all your subs, all your what's the name? I'm MC Hammer on y'all. Can't touch this. Boo doo 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 doo. Can't touch this. Yes, you can't touch this, man. Tom said, "Is Max B on drugs?" Nah, that's a part of his deal. Look, yo, Tom, great. Let's switch topics. Great, thank you for coming over here. Let's talk about that real quick. I could always clip all of this up, right? So Max B was on Who's Show and said that Gillian Waller, right? Controversy sells. It gets you in the algorithm, right? 6'7", yes. What up, Robbie? Hit the like button. 6'7". So for him to say that Big Daddy Kane, right? You got to remember, how many years did Max just do, right? The Wave Guard, remember? He came home with all this anticipation. It didn't really go nowhere. Tom, where did it go? Right? Because Max B still stuck in his when he went to jail. Whereas Big Daddy Kane, who's a real legend in the game, like Waller was trying to explain to him, still performs to this day. Probably goes on tour a couple months out the year and makes enough money to live. He's killing the game, right? Whereas Max B came home, he had the motion. What did it do? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. He said Max B still stuck at 91 like Capo. Yeah. Yeah. Don't even bring that guy up, man. You know what? I think he took listen, when you take your deal, right? And they don't like when I start talking like that, right? But see, right here, this is the undisclosed location. They can't jam up the frequency here. When I used to talk like that, Tom, at different locations, where they had me ping, they used to shut my lives up, man. Yeah, these guys all take these deals, bro. They take these deals, man. You know, I think Jim Jones's deal is he's going to be the 50-year-old YN, right? He's still a YN, right? What's your name? What's your name, Robbie? Yeah. Yo, Robbie, what's your name, man? Yeah. Yo, Robbie's crazy, bro. Yo, Robbie, what's your name, man? Big Robbie. Robbie. Yo, Robbie DR, what's your name, man? Yeah, they be sending them through, baby. They be sending these guys through, man. Take me through there. Take me through there. They be sending them through. Robbie came in here and asked me what my name was. Oh man, you can't make this up, man. Right? Yeah, see when they send these dudes over here, they come over here and kill the flow, man. Look, Robbie was an agent, man. Right? Tom and whoever else is in here watching. Didn't I tell you that? I was like, yo, bro, if I start giving away too much of the ism, it's gonna run them up out of here, man. Just smash the like button though, man. Hit the like. Likes are free. Subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff. Right? I'm streaming, Robbie. What's it look like I'm doing? Did you hit the like button, Robbie? I'm streaming. I'm really on break, man. This is my dinner break. Right? I'm trying to get my hour streaming, Robbie. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. That's what I'm doing, Robbie. Right? But thanks for asking, Robbie. Yeah, thanks for asking. He said, Officer Ricky said he was going to smack fit. Yeah, I seen that, man. Yeah, Tom, I'm gonna get to that. I'll do videos on that because those things be trending. Those things actually trend, Tom. Those are trending topics, right? Let me pin that, man. Right? Those things be trending. What Rick Ross attempted to say, right? Yeah, my new setup is fire. See how I can see all the comments? Right before I used to couldn't see all the comments. He said Officer Ricky said he was going to smack 50 Cent. What happened at the Soul Train Awards when they had a full opportunity to smack him? Listen, Tom, you know what you need to put? I'm gonna pin your comment, right? Yo, dude, and I say this respectfully, he's a mark. Yo, Rick Ross is a funny dude, but he's a mark. He's marked out, right? How are you that tough? Where was that energy at in Canada when it was really on? Remember that? Yeah, remember in Canada, they got beat up, man. Yeah, that's when you were supposed to be laying the smackdown when that heat was on, man. Where was that energy at then? Right? Yeah, there you go, Tom. See? Thank you for coming over here and contributing, man. You got the content on fire, man. I got a timestamp at the 53-minute mark, man. We on fire over here, man. Look, Tom, I don't take these guys serious, man. Anybody that talks that rah-rah tough-ish, and we seen them on tape fold, it's like, brother, go somewhere with that, man. Because, where was that energy at when you was in the field, brother? And it was real. When you had to really be Achilles, right? You had no such energy. You wasn't Hector. You wasn't calling out to the wall to bang out. You was low. Like, nah, brother. Your credibility when it comes to violence is basura. It's like this. Like, bro, we can't even take you serious. We can't take you serious when you talking about putting hands on something. You like this, man. Shout out to Gunplay. I rock out with your boy that you trying to throw under the bus. Because we seen Gunplay get busy or attempt to get busy, get manhandling him, but he was in the field. We didn't see you do nothing of the such, bro. So you can't talk about slapping nobody, man. You can't talk about slapping nobody, man. We don't believe you, man. We do not believe you, man. We do not believe you, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. We just over here kicking that sauce. We over here kicking that ism for y'all tonight. Shanewz
Shout
boxing.
out to Shanewz, the Sauce Experience. Have a good day, buddy. Mwah.
This is your boy Jamel Simplified Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplified, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Yes, Tom says, shout out to Come Play, taking that, yeah, Gunplay taking that ass on by G Unit. Them dudes can only respect the brothers. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, he was in the field, bro. Yeah, he was a soldier. He was a soldier. Like, yeah, he took his loss, but he was trying to get busy. Like, niggas respect that, right? This nigga talking about slapping niggas. Where was that at in Canada, bro? Like, that's what, yeah, look, if you would have slapped something in Canada, I wouldn't be on here on that type of time. But the moment I seen you talk about, yeah, dude, it, man, 50 would have punched you in your face, man. Yo, listen, man. 50 would have punched you in your face, man. 50 gets busy, man. Yo, 50 gets busy, man. Like at the end of the day, y'all can say what y'all want about his antics, but he got busy. Remember? Yeah, they banged down in the studio. He got stabbed or cut and all of that, right? Then he punched John in the eye in Atlanta in the elevator. Like, yo, they got busy. Like, you on here making up shit. Oh, I'll slap. You ain't slapping nobody, man. Knock it off, man. You an agent, man. You are an agent, man. You get somebody arrested, man. That's why you gotta stay away from these dudes, Tom. Tom, I don't know if you called my live the other day when I had to tell dude that said I was his enemy. I said, yo, brother, who you work for, man? Who are you working with? Don't say I'm your enemy, right? Yo, do not jump on this internet and say I'm an enemy of yours and you don't even know me like that, man. Who are you working with, man? Who are you working with, man? When they jump on social media platforms and they do shit like that, that shit scares me, man. You heard? Like Jadakiss said, yeah, I be on my kiss. Like, yo, man, niggas that take the beef to social media, alleged beefs and all that, yo, you niggas scare me, man. Because the police is all on here, man. The police is on here. Do not say I'm an enemy of yours, and God forbid something happens to you. You're gonna get me locked up, man. They're gonna come knock on my door, man. What's wrong with you, man? Oh, my enemy, right? Yo, that's my enemy. Like, nah, man. These niggas is goofy out here, Tom. These niggas, these niggas is goofy. Shout out to my boy Tom, man. I was talking to Tom behind the scenes. I was like, yo, man, what's up with your man? Yeah, I think they work with Officer Ricky too, Tom. Word. I think they work with Officer Ricky too, man. That's why, look, Tom, I just try to stay out the way, man. I try to run my businesses and come up, put out my content and just stay out the way, raise my kids, make babies, right? I'm into making babies, man. That's how you live forever, man. We're going to be rich forever, man, right? But thank you for coming over here, putting that good energy out there, Tom. But I'm still going to do those videos because, I got my the Real Rap Report segment where I do reaction videos to a lot of, shout out to Yayo and Uncle Murder. Uncle Murder's my man. That's Lenny. Yo, Tom, I told you the story when we was at the N1 mixtape game back in the day. And that nigga told the Madison Square Garden crowd to suck his dick. Uncle Murder was crazy, man. One of the illest Uncle Murder stories, right? I wish I was doing content like how I do now back then. Remember when Uncle Murder, they tried to jump Uncle Murder back in the day? I forget what club it was. And Uncle Murder said how he spit off, right? Yeah, you remember that? Look, he said he spit off, right? I fuck with Uncle Murder. He's a real nigga, right? That nigga said he spit off, right? He said, yo, he act like he had that on him, right? The back niggas up off him. He was like, yo, when I did that, he said, niggas know how I give it up. He said, but I ain't have nothing. He said, yo, them niggas ran and I ran my way. He kept it real, right? A lot of niggas be fronting. Uncle Murder said, yo, he fronted like he had that on him. He gripped up. He said, niggas ran. And then he said, I ran my way. That's real nigga shit. He ain't stunt and be like, yo, I backed out and niggas ran. He said, nah, yo, I felt like I had it on me. And niggas got up off me and ran their way. I ran my way. He said, Coach, something has to be done with Clarissa Shields. I believe she's, nah, bro. Yo, look. Yo, Tom, we did the reaction to that, man. We did the reaction to that, right? I have my homegirl on here. I'm not feeling Alicia Baumgartner, bro. You can't, like, they're fighters, bro. She was talking reckless, right? Remember when shout out to you, Tom. We New York all day, Brooklyn. Yo, remember when Riddick Bowe two-piece Larry Donald? Two-piece, two-piece though. This is what fighters do. The temperatures is rising. All she did was try to smack her and smacked her. And then Alicia Baumgartner played the victim. Like, come on, man. That shit is weak. And now she talking about pressing charges or suing. Like, that shit weak, man. That shit weak, bro. That shit weak, bro. You know? That shit weak. That's how I feel about that. You know? But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. But yo, Tom, thank you for coming over here. He said, is she talking about pressing charge? Yo, they said they're gonna sue her. That's like just like pressing charges. Like, come on, man. Yo, what are we doing here, man? I just, yo, boxing is so watered down now, bro. Yo, remember when Hakeem Rahman and Lennox Lewis got it on? Remember when Bud Crawford tried to smack Jose Benavidez? Like, this is what fighters do, bro. This is what they do, man. But, I get it, man. Like, Clarissa Shields is not light, bro. So when she does something, they always going to try to throw her under the bus. He said Alicia Baumgartner got to do better than that. She got to either go to 154 or talking shit, make Clarissa come down to 152 or something. Yo, Alicia Baumgartner got exposed, Tom. Did you see her ex-boyfriend, what is his name? Des Bryant exposed it. Yo, she's secretly been a jealous fan of Clarissa. She's jealous of Clarissa. But they flip it. Like how I told my homegirl the other day, light skin stick together. Because Clarissa deemed to be the ugly brown-skinned black girl. That's mad, right? Yes, I Am Mike Tyson and Mitch Green, classic. Mitch Blood Green, yeah, he got beat up, man. That's a fact. That's another good one. That's another good one, man. That's a great one. That's a great example of one. All right, and y'all look, that went down in the streets, right? Didn't that happen in Harlem? That happened in the streets, man. Yeah, Alicia Baumgartner to me, man. She, it is what it is. She's a clown. I just think she got a lot of clown tendencies in her, man. But hey, what do I know, man? Yo, listen, I hit my album off. I'm gonna get some content out now while I'm here. Then I'm gonna look. I'm gonna do a lot tonight. I'll probably do a couple more runs. I'm definitely gonna go to the gym. I gotta get some artwork up on this right here. And I'll put out a couple of videos. He said, I believe Larry Holmes has something going on with somebody too. I can't remember the dude's name. Yo, Tom, they all did. I talked about that in the video. I was like, yo, it's just disgusting. Like, you banned her. Yo, this is what fighters do, bro. When it gets heated, they let their hands go, man. Yo, look. Yo, remember when Devin damn near killed Lomachenko. Remember when he pushed him and they tried to take some of his purse and all of that? Like, that's what fighters do, bro. Shit is just different, man. Right? But hey, what do I know, man? Motion Sickness Chronicles, office work. Look, offices. I'm going to go to the gym, though. I'm going to go to the gym. Salute to the chat. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Gave y'all a good hour of source substance, man. The news by Shanewz. Marketing, media, management. Build your brand up, guys. Build your brand up. And then pop it. Pop it. But hey, what do I know? You know, you do have what? Options, like, share, and subscribe.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimoteloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Yes, Tom, you too, good brother. Thank you. Appreciate you always pulling up and supporting the work in this channel. This is the Source Experience, the news by Shanewz, where I build champions as well. Shout out to Larry Wade.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, I Build Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibes.